Richard Rapport is known as one of the strongest creative players in the world. It was no coincidence that he served as a second in World Championship matches. Rapport mainly plays the Sicilian defense with black. But in 2023 and 2024, he frequently employed the Caro Kann, as he did here against Magnus Carlsen. Let's start with the game. e4, c6, d4, d5, exd5. Carlsen chooses the exchange variation here, cxd5, bd3, and f6, h3. In the exchange variation, white aims to delay black's light-squared bishop from entering play for as long as possible. nc6, c3, e5. This is the dynamic path black can choose here. The move fits Rapport's playing style perfectly. Alternately, black could play g6, then nf3, bf5. Here, black accepts doubled pawns but aims to exchange white's strong bishop on d3 in return. Castle. White can also play bxf5, to which black responds with gxf5. Let's say white castles. Now black plays e6 and e4 and can apply pressure on the g-file with rg8. Considering white castled, black plays bxd3. Black achieves his goal by exchanging the bad black bishop for white's good bishop. qxd3, e6, bg5, h6, bf4, g5. Now black plays bd6 and can then launch an attack on the king's side and castle long. Let us look at another variation from move number 7. White plays dxe5, black plays nxe5, qe2, ne4. A very interesting move with a dynamic idea behind it. Black is willing to sacrifice a pawn here in exchange for active development. bxe4. Black responds with dxe4, qxe4, bd6. Now, although the knight on e5 is pinned, it cannot be captured. In addition, black threatens to castle quickly and take advantage of white's poor development. White plays nf3 because of qh4 check. White does not play f4, which will result in kd1, castle, and check. The problem for white is that the f4 pawn is pinned. White is now not only underdeveloped, but also has an insecure king, all for the price of just one pawn. So after nf3, black castles on king's side, followed by nxe5, bxe5. Now white must be wary of an attack along the e-file. Hence white castles. Black plays re8. Black threatens a move with bh2 check. White plays qf3, bd7. Black now wants to play bc6 and launch an attack on the white king with re6 and rg6. In the next variation, instead of taking the knight with the bishop, white plays bb5 check. Black plays bd7. How and why does black recapture in the event of bxd7 check? bxd7 check, qxd7, nf3, ng6. Now black can apply pressure on the f2 pawn with bc5 and even castle long, mobilizing his pieces for an attack. Another option was f3, qh4 check, kd1, and f2 check, kc2. Castle, qxe5, bxb5 check. If white plays nf3, black plays ng6, be3, bd6, and bd2. Castle, bxd7. Instead of bxd7, let's see nxe4, dxe4, nd4, and f4, bxf4, bxf4. Now white can no longer castle long. White castles, bxb5, qxb5, qc7. Black now has good chances for dynamic counterplay with rae8 and e3. Let us look at another variation. Black plays qxd7. Next, white plays rd1. A small mistake by the world number 1, which leads to very dynamic play for black. Black plays rae8, nxe4, dxe4, nd4, bb8. Now it is very difficult for white to castle, as black can otherwise build up a battery. Another variation, nxe4, rxe4, ng5, kingside castle, but I think Carlsen respected black's attacking possibilities against the white king. nf4, qd2, nxg2, kxg2. Now let's take a look at the ingenious winning strategy that Rapport had planned here. rg4 check, kh1, rh4. A brilliant move that clears the way for the black queen to move to h3, nh2. If nxh4, qxh3 check, kg1. qh2 checkmate. Another variation, bxh2. qxd5, bd6. Another attack on h3 is imminent. qg2, re8. Now black can also bring in the second rook or capture on h3. Let us look at another variation, hxg4. qxg4 check, kh1. qxf at 3 check. kg1. qg4 check, kh1. qh3 check, kg1. qh2 checkmate. Let us look at another variation, qxd5. qxh3. qxe4. Now it's a stalemate. nxe3. qxe3. If fxe3, qg3 check. kh1 and qh3 check. Another variation, qg4 check. kh1, qh3 check. Let us look at another variation. Black plays nf4. Takes advantage of the bishop e3's immobilization. qf3, qb5. An extremely strong move here from Rapport. White is prevented from castling. I think Carlsen overlooked this move. nxe4, dxe4. Now white cannot prevent checkmate on e2 without sacrificing the queen. qxf4, bxf4, bxf4, qxb2 with a significant material advantage, or white plays g3. Black responds with f6, should force nxe4, gxf4, fxg5, fxg5. Now white king is trapped in the middle of the board while black can activate its last piece. rf8. All black pieces are now in play. qg2. rfe8. qf1. qxb2. Now the white position collapses. The harmony of the black pieces is perfect here, and several white pawns are also falling. rd2. Carlsen resigned after his move as rxe3 check leads to mate. However, black can now simply move to a winning position with qxc3. Please subscribe to the channel to get new videos and free content to help you improve your chess game. It costs nothing, but helps us immensely and motivates us to produce more helpful videos with high added value. Please write something about the game in the comments and let us know what else you would like to see on this channel. Thank you very much.